Thinking about investing in real estate? Here are 6 things you should know before you get started. Stick around.
Robert Cackett with Xtreme International Realty. Here serving South Florida and here to help you reach your real estate.
Thank you for joining me. And congratulations on considering investing in real estate. You know, throughout history, real estate has been one of the main pillars of wealth creation. It's also been one of the main stores of wealth during times of crisis. Today, real estate also has a special place among investments in terms of tax advantages, the ability to leverage, the ability to generate nice, stable cash flow, among many other things you can do with it. But with all the options that you have in real estate, from investing in REITs to buying raw land, it's important that you define for yourself the following 6 questions. The first question we have to ask ourselves, and perhaps the most important question, is why are we investing? What is the purpose? What is our goal? Are we trying to hedge using real estate versus some other investment? Are we investing to fund our retirement? Are we investing to diversify our portfolio, or maybe to fund the college education of our children or our grandchildren? Now, on the other hand, we might be just investing for cash flow, or maybe we're doing a fix and flip and we're investing for a short-term gain. But these are the things that we have to be clear in our minds, because what we want out of it will determine in large part what we invest in. Because of this, I think it is the most important thing we have to define for ourselves. What is our goal? The second question we have to define for ourselves goes a little bit hand in hand with the first one, because determining on what our goal is, we have to define the second thing, which is how long is our holding period going to be? How long are we going to hold on to this investment? Particularly, I'm of the mind of somebody like Warren Buffett, who says that the ideal holding period is forever. But you have to define for yourself how long you're planning on holding this investment. Now, if you're going to plan for retirement or college education or wealth creation, using buy and hold type strategy, you're going to want to hold for a longer period of time. If you're buying a fix and flip, or you're buying a tax certificate, maybe you're holding for a lesser amount of time, hoping for a quicker turnaround. But you must define for yourself how long you're going to be holding on to this investment in order for you to continue to identify potential investment opportunities. The third question you have to answer for yourself is, what is your risk tolerance? Risk tolerance basically refers to how comfortable you are with the possibility of losing all your money. Now, real estate is a broad asset class. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do within real estate in investing, from things that are highly risky to things that are a lot less risky. Important to define that for yourself, because return comes with risk. The higher the risk, the higher the return. The lower the risk, the lower the return. So you must define this for yourself so you can identify the kind of assets, the kind of properties, the kind of vehicles you're willing to invest in. The fourth question you have to answer for yourself is, how involved are you going to be in your investment? Are you going to be a do-it-yourself landlord, for example, or somebody who's involved in every step of the way of the fix and flip process, or overseeing every single aspect of whatever particular investment you did? Or would you rather set it and forget it? Hire a management company to manage your rentals, have a partner that will help you with your fix and flips to make sure that they're there for the day-to-day things, or you have somebody who basically handles all your investment portfolios. Now, this is going to be important because as you grow your real estate investment portfolio, it can become a little harder to handle. So knowing how you want to grow it in terms of how involved you are in the day-to-day is going to be an important decision. The fifth question you have to ask yourself is about location. Again, depending on what you're looking for, you have to decide whether you're going to invest hyper-locally, as in your same community, or maybe in your same in yourself, same county, or maybe in your same state, or you don't really care. You're just chasing the best possible deal. And are you okay with that? Are you okay to be living in Florida and have investment property in Washington State? Or living in Broward County with investment property in St. Augustine? Those are the kinds of things you have to understand and be sure you're comfortable with as you are making this decision of what type of things you're going to invest in. Even if it's tax certificates. Are you comfortable investing in a tax certificate in Volusia County? Or more comfortable if it's Miami-Dade County? It all depends on where you are and where you want to be and where you want to focus your energy as an investor. So all that brings us to question number 6, which has to do with strategy. After defining all the other things we've discussed, location, risk tolerance, etc., now we look at strategy. What is your strategy going to be? Essentially, there's 2 strategies with a lot of things within each one. And it's either you're a buy and hold investor or you're going to be a fix and flip investor. Essentially, as a buy and hold, we're talking about maybe long-term rental properties. We're talking about buying maybe raw land and holding it for a certain number of years, hoping that it's going to be in the path of progress and that it's going to exponentially increase its value. If you're a fix and flip, maybe you're looking at a shorter time horizon. You're wanting to buy a house 1 month and 3 or 4 months later be able to turn around and sell it to a retail home buyer. Or maybe you're going to invest in a tax certificate hoping to either recoup your investment plus some nice interest, or maybe even within a relative short period of time be able to pick up a property for pennies on the dollar. So within buy and hold and within fix and flip, you have the whole gamut of different investments. A REIT, same thing. Are you going to hold the REIT for long term and reap the benefits of nice dividends? Or are you playing some kind of an anomaly in the market and sell it as soon as it gets to a certain price? So you have to see what kind of strategy you want to manage in order to define the kind of property you're going to Investing in real estate is a good idea for the long term. And we all know that real estate is one of the tried and true pillars of wealth creation. But regardless of that, you have to feel comfortable with the 6 questions we talked about in order to maximize your potential as an investor. You have to understand what is your why. You have to know how long you want to hold it. What's your risk tolerance? You have to know how involved you want to be in the day-to-day activities. You have to know where and how and locations that you want to be in order to define at the end of the day your strategy. And all that can change over time, but you have to be active in at least defining those 6 questions for yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. If you want more information on other videos similar to this one, please click on the comments below. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. Thank you.